Today I'm going to walk you through 10 things that could just be lying around your house that you can sell on Amazon. That's right, so this video is going to be really good for those who maybe you're just starting selling on Amazon, you're looking for some inventory that you can get for free to sell, trying to get some feedback, get your Amazon metrics going. These are items that might just be lying around your house. Or maybe you've been selling on Amazon for a while and you're just missing this opportunity to kind of, minimize some of the stuff that you have in your house, getting it out by selling it and making some good money. So here are the 10 things. And all 10 of these, you need to double check first to make sure you're approved to sell in that category or in that subcategory, maybe the brand. You can just go to Amazon and see if you are approved to sell it. You can go to Seller Central, click on Add a Product, and type in the ASIN, and you can see for yourself if you're approved to sell it. So let's talk about these 10 things. The first thing that might be just lying around your house that you can sell on Amazon, make really good money, books. So, books that your kids have read that they're not going to read again, maybe books that you've read that you enjoyed. I read a ton of books, and so I sell books on Amazon when I'm done, reading them. I usually don't keep a book unless I decide that it's something I'm going to read again or something I'm going to lend out to others. Usually I go take books to half-price books and try to get some money from it, but sometimes Amazon is the best place to go. So you can go sell these books on Amazon in used condition and make some good money off of it. And if it's not selling really well on Amazon, then I'll send it to half-price books or donate it to a thrift store. But first, I always check. So books are a really great thing. You might have a ton of books that you're never going to read again, or books that you intend to read that you're actually, you're never going to get around to reading that. If you need some money, you need some inventory, you need some space in your home, books is a really great opportunity. The second thing is board games. Board games are an awesome opportunity to make some good money on Amazon. Selling it, if it's still in new condition, if you got a board game that's still in new condition, you're never going to play it. Sell that on Amazon. If it's in used condition, sell it on Amazon in the collectible category. So you can sell it in toys and games under collectible. You obviously want to make sure you have all the pieces, including instructions of the particular board game, and you might want to shrink wrap the box or make sure it's really packaged really well, so that the customers will buy it and really enjoy getting that particular item. Customers expect a good experience. They expect to get all the items, so you don't want to get negative feedback by missing some pieces. But I bet a lot of you have a board game closet. You've got stuff in your closet that you would, love to get that space back, and you're never going to get around to playing it. Or maybe you did play it, it wasn't that fun. Board games, especially board games that are have connected to a movie or a theme or some type of TV show, some type of theme, those type of board games sell really well in collectible condition. And there's a lot of times that you can make some really good money selling board games in collectible condition. So that's an opportunity that you can take advantage of that might just be lying around the house. And in that same area, a third thing that might just be lying around your house, maybe some old toys. Toys that your kids don't play with anymore. They're still in really good condition. Toys sell really well in the collectible condition. You don't want to sell something as new if it's not new. But Amazon also doesn't allow you to sell toys in used condition. But if it's collectible, the Amazon will allow you to sell this. So, maybe there's a toy that your kid, thought that they would, get into and solve and have fun with. And maybe they did for a short time. My kid actually did solve this. I'm really impressed. I can't even do the 2x2. This is a 5x5 and my kid solved it. But you know what? There's might be some toys lying around the house that your kids aren't interested in. Of course, double check with them. Don't just blindly start selling their toys. I know there was a time in my life when my kid was like, Dad, I can't find this toy. Did you sell it on Amazon or eBay? And I was like, no. I always check with your kids to make sure before you sell any of their stuff. But there are some toys that might not be in production anymore that can really get some really good, money out of, that you can make some good money off of. Because it's not available in stores. So you can sell it in collectible condition and sell really well. All right, third thing that might just be lying around your house that you can sell on Amazon, old tech. So, I'm talking maybe there's a certain type of calculator that you have, or an old smartphone, and, it's just lying around the house, collecting dust, no one uses it. You can go on Amazon and see what it's selling for in the used condition, and see if it's something that's profitable. Here's a tip that will apply to all these items that I'm talking about, whether it's, new condition or used condition. If there is a large price discrepancy on Amazon between new and used, then people will be buying the used condition. Because you're always like, well, just because people are selling it in used condition or collectible condition, does it really mean people buy it? Yes, if there's a large discrepancy. So here's an example. This calculator here, if it's selling for new condition for $20 and it's selling in used condition for $17, that's not big enough. People are going to just say, no, I don't want used. I'll pay the extra $3 to get it new. But if there's a really fancy calculator and it's selling for $100 new or $25 used, that's a big enough price discrepancy to know the difference. So you can think about that. If you go look on Amazon and you can see for yourself the price discrepancy, if it's big enough, then people will be buying that used item if they need it, because they'll need the item. And of course, you want to double check to make sure it works. Make sure 2 + 2 still equals 4. And that's something that you can sell, old tech. Another thing that you can sell on Amazon, musical instruments. If you have musical instruments that, again, maybe you had a really good idea that you were going to start playing a musical instrument and you never got around to it, or you tried it and it's just collecting dust on a shelf or under a bed or something, sell that musical instrument. Lots of different opportunities for you to sell. Of course, you want to double check that the musical instrument is still working, and so this is broken. That didn't sound very good. But you just double check to make sure that the musical instrument is still working, and you can sell it in used condition. And a lot of people, again, if there's a big price discrepancy between the new price and the used price will sell. All right, so number 6, opportunity to make some good money off of stuff just lying around your house. Old sports equipment. Maybe it's not old like falling apart, but like maybe there's sports that y'all don't play anymore, or your kids don't play anymore, or maybe they outgrew their their pads or something like that. When it comes to like maybe there's a Pee-wee football and they outgrew their pads, selling those in used condition might be an opportunity for you. Sports equipment, balls and bats and different things like that. If you're approved to sell it and you're allowed to sell it, it's a good opportunity for you. All right, so next thing that could be really profitable for you is stuff that you've been gifted, or maybe you've purchased with good intentions and you've never opened it. So if you still have something new on the shelf that you've never opened, then you're probably never going to get around to actually opening it and using it. So maybe you were gifted a kitchen appliance, maybe a coffee maker or something, or maybe you won a certain type of a kitchen appliance in an office raffle, and you're like, yeah, I won this, never going to use it. If something is still in new condition, see what it's selling for on Amazon. Maybe you can make some good money. So that's an opportunity for you. All right, so we've gone through 7 things so far. Number 8, things that could be profitable for you to sell on Amazon that might just be lying around the house. Old CDs or old movies. So, you've got maybe there's DVDs that your kids have outgrown. Maybe there's stuff that you've watched and you're like, man, I watched it one time and now I've got it streaming on a service, so I don't need this anymore. There's still people out there that want to buy it. So if you're approved to sell DVDs, some people are approved to sell DVDs under $25, but not above $25. Some of them can't sell any DVDs at all. But again, double check and see if you're approved, and if you are, then sell those items on Amazon. Again, you can go and check out the new price versus the used price and see if there's a big enough price discrepancy, then people will be buying the used condition. All right, number 9, tools. If you have tools that you've used, or maybe you bought a tool for one specific purpose and you've never used it again, maybe there's someone else who would also buy it in used condition that will want it for a one purpose and never use it again, or maybe they'll want it a lot. There's a lot of really good tools. Like this is a tool I use in my Amazon business all the time. Black & Decker electronic scissors. I'm able to cut through cardboard boxes. I'm able to make boxes smaller, make boxes bigger with this. I even have a link, I'll put it on the screen, of how we use certain tools to help make boxes bigger and smaller. But I use this all the time. And in my Amazon business, I've purchased this like 3 times in the last 10 years. I've had an opportunity. I've used it for a while, and I like ran it into the ground, and I bought another one. But guess what? If you have something like this or any other type of tool that you use and don't really use it anymore, get rid of it. Minimalism is awesome. Just getting things out of your house and out of your brain It helps you really do really well, and you can get some really good money out of it. So some tools, again, if you're approved to sell a tool, might be something that will bring you some profits. And then the last thing that's lying around the house, and there's a whole huge more, I mean, there's tons more stuff, but these are just the 10 that I've come up with today. But the last thing, video games. Video games are awesome. Again, if you've got video games laying around your house that your kids don't play with anymore, or you don't play anymore, or maybe you tried it out and you really didn't like it, maybe someone else will really like it, sell it on Amazon again in used condition. Double check to make sure everything works. You don't want to sell something that doesn't work. You want to make sure that the disc doesn't have scratches. So double check to make sure that they work, or you're going to get negative feedback. So these are 10 things that just might be, just lying around your house and something that you might not, have any plans for anymore. And it's stuff that you can really easily sell. And you know what? Getting rid of stuff, it's awesome, especially if you can get some really good money out of it. So sell this stuff and get some cash and use that cash to buy inventory to grow your Amazon business. So if you need help just starting from scratch with an Amazon business, we've got a course for you, fulltimefba.com/jumpstart. That's the course that we put together to help you start your Amazon business and get going with it. And so if you need help with that, we are here to help you with that. You can even use the coupon code SAVE50, SAVE50, to save $50 off of that course. Just for watching this video, free coupon code. So, fulltimefba.com/jumpstart is where you can go and get the Jumpstart Amazon course, which will show you everything you need to start and succeed with an Amazon business. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you watching this. Be sure you subscribe to our videos so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos and get all the tips and tricks to grow your Amazon business to turn part-time hours into a full-time income. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.